Hey y'all, it is Star back with a different type of video today. It's gonna be a bit on the serious side, a bit on the funny side, a bit on the experience, what's that called? Sorry, brain fart. I guess nostalgia ride, but we're gonna intertwine this shit. Sketch with me definitely. Feel free to play me in the background. Feel free to listen. Feel free to draw along. More importantly, feel free to grab a sketchbook or grab, you can use your tablet. I don't give a fuck. Feel free to draw with me. This is going to be a conversation with myself and hopefully many other creatives out here that are pretty much kind of like thinking similar things. I know we all have our way of thinking, but the vagueness of it all, I don't want to say too much. I just want to say just enough. So, with that being said, make sure you have your waters with you too, or any drink. Yeah, let's get into it. Since this video is going to contain, we're gonna be talking about the history and basically the fight sometimes with ourselves to try and create. It doesn't have to be art, but art is a very big thing because art is can not only is it multidimensional, it can literally be anything, any form, any media, form of media, anything. And sometimes we don't realize it. However, this video is an example of definitely honoring that creative spark, that creative energy, and hell, even just talking like this is all types of new to me, and to be grateful that we're able to do it and to try out new things as people, and to even sit down and pay attention to our own design and detail some more. Throughout the video, I'm basically recording certain voice notes, going through everything. But throughout the video, you will be able to hear how, how having this, sorry, honestly, just being creative has allowed me to shape the way I think, the way I see things, the way, experiences have changed me and have brought me to, I feel like, I guess, more understanding to myself. Hi, Audrey. But, I don't know. It's very good to sit down and to be able to do something that you want to do. It doesn't have to be art. You could be creating anything. This is definitely a reality where you're able to sit down and think about what the fuck you want to do and who you want to be. I feel like we have been taking that for granted, for sure. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, and that was something that I came to terms with myself. I've been taking that for granted. Especially with us or creatives being in the art world and, taking those slow moments and joys of just like sketching on paper, sometimes line paper, for granted, and just kind of, I guess, not really enjoying it as we did then. So it is very important to try and do new things. Audrey, she's trying a new thing right now, and I'm gonna let her. But yeah, just try new things and to expand on that, because it's definitely worth it. I'm not gonna lie, it's worth it. It's very much worth it to try. And I kind of like go throughout, like I'm listening to myself. I'm like, damn, you become proud of your own progress. You don't really need that, you know, from anyone, because no one can tell you your life better than you. So more so to try and honor my expression of creativity. Something that I know after a while I tried to sit up there and avoid it for a while now. And not no more. And this video is very special to me. Living is it holds a really big meaning for me. I know a lot of us artists, we're trying to find our way into the art world and trying to make a difference, especially with AI art being, in the picture. A lot of different things being in the picture, honestly. But it is very important that we remember that we have a very special right, a right to create. Even when we feel like it's hard sometimes to make time for it, to make a little bit of time, not only just for creating, but for ourselves. That's something that I've been honoring as well. Yeah, I really enjoyed sketching in this video. By the time I'm recording this, it is Tuesday, it is election day, but by the time I'm recording my voice, it will be the day after. So, with that being said, there's, there's going to be a lot of changes in general, and finding that safe space for yourself is very important right now. Working on anything, regardless of how it comes out, how it may look, how we may even feel about it sometimes. It's important to know that we are worth creating, even when we feel worthless. And that's exactly, even while in the beginning stages of this channel, you can see old art videos of mine in so many stages. It's not even, all of it's not even there. But honoring that passion for art is it's something that we may not be able to even enjoy. It is going to become a fight to create. And you wouldn't even think about this type of stuff and privilege until, shit happens. There's artists that are in many different countries that are fighting for their freedom to literally just eat, let alone create. To create, for generations, there's been generations that have been trying to create not only art, but freedom. But equality, and definitely considering the fact that it's very trying times right now. Even before the election, we're trying to work our way around it and see how we can support, if we even can. There's a lot of ways to support these trials that we're going through, especially if you are sitting down to take the time to do so. Um, However, with that being said, it is honestly, it's about to get crazy. Like, it's about to get crazy. They about to get down. If we thought that this shit was different before, they's about to get down. I know that the you know, the vibe is different in this video. However, with that being said, my vibe is online. While it changes, my morals stay the same. What I believe, what I value, that shit stays the same. So, especially with emotions and everything, to grow more compassion, have more compassion and empathy for different shit like this. It is crazy. I remember when I created this channel years ago. It was years ago, and oh shit, it's still going. Oh shit, it's right to be. Okay, wait. Okay. I remember going into this channel with the pure intention to create what I felt like, what I wanted, right? Whether that be art videos, gaming videos, singing videos, all of it. Because it was really a channel to just kind of explore and experiment. And I wanted to see what I could do. And to have that space for me to create freely. However, I've been online for a minute now. I know that it comes with its own cons, obviously, you know, we're not dense here. But it is worth it. Because people are going to always have shit to say. And people are always going to feel some type of way. And that doesn't matter if you are honoring your art, if you're honoring your expression. Your expression is what matters. That is why we have a right to do so. We have a right to express ourselves how we feel. Regardless if it's right, if it's wrong, whatever. If you are here, then you're going to express yourself regardless of how anyone feels. However, you personally can take that with a grain of salt or take it personally. But you still have a right to express yourself. However, with that being said, you know, people, and a lot of people who do, you know, who try to down that expression or have something to say about it, usually are a lot of people who feel worthless in their own expression and who don't feel like they belong. And with that being said, especially online, you never know who's what anymore. All you can know is you have to be yourself, regardless of this world. If we spend time wondering and feeling everything and taking it personal and trying to appease others with what we feel, you know, what we care, what they would care about, we would never get shit done. Because you cannot please people at the end of the day. However, it's okay to please yourself. To care for yourself. And to care for those that you love. Care for your loved ones. Care for yourself. Care for your work. Care for your dedication. how much work you put into it. You know, it's okay to care. It's okay to care. It is okay to care about the effort that you put in. It is okay to care about the life that you're living. And it is okay to work and care about yourself to the point that you may want to change. And thank God I am living proof. It's honestly beautiful. It's beautiful. You have so many creatives right now that are fighting for what they know is right, for their expression, for themselves. To express is to be you. Hell, we have we have a right to make that change. I just feel like it's honestly scary to be in a world where everything is so desensitized and having a lack of consideration for others, and you know, not only caring until it benefits them. It's a very dangerous and scary world to be in. And hold on, my cat just walked in. Don't know. I had to go and let my cat in and close the door. Sorry. I don't know where the fuck I left off, but I'm gonna keep talking anyway. Damn, I think I was talking about how. Anyway, the point of this video is to basically remember our right to expression. And right before I had did that, it was actually such a sweet moment I had with my family just now. So I'm kind of like, damn, it's still gonna be good. We're still gonna be taken care of, and we have a chance to do what we want to do while we're here. And so I say, like, take that how you will. I'm honestly grateful to be able to continue doing what I do, because one day it will, well, I'm not saying one day it'll be a lost art, but it may. Genuine art, you know. It is a very, I don't know, it's a very beautiful way of just kind of saying, like, hey, I matter, you do matter, regardless of how you may feel, regardless of how you may perceive yourself. Hell, even if we make mistakes, you know, I made many mistakes. Lord knows I done sat up there and fucked around and found out. But I'm still gonna keep going, because we know that if you're an artist, you know that your mistakes do not define you, they build you. Yeah, that type shit. Like, it is very important to know that we can change from those mistakes if we make an effort towards it. If we acknowledge that, hell, we got some more work to do. If we sit down and take the time with ourselves to see that, hey, you know, maybe that wasn't right, maybe that, but to be blind and oblivious to your own mistakes is to be blind to yourself. And that's just how I personally feel about that, because you can't, realistically, you cannot go through this world, this life, thinking that if you believe that everything else is the problem, and not taking accountability or self-reflecting, even taking that time. I'm not saying that we won't make mistakes, It's natural for that to happen. However, for a person to just be like, hey, I don't see what I did was wrong, you know, you're creating a cycle for yourself. And it's going to be a very long cycle. A lot of people don't realize that either. However, it's for us to live through and have that experience, because our experiences build us. They shape us into who we want to be, who we feel we are. And it can be either empowering, or it can almost feel defeating, devastating, worthless. I've had the experience of having both emotions, both sides. I've had the experience of having to work through the projections and of others. Excuse me, I burped. Perceive the perceptions, the projections, the whatever the fuck. And honestly, I've learned that just letting people have it, and even now to this day, letting to brain fart, learning to just let people have it, learning to just let it go. And I have a problem with that till this day. However, I have come a long way. I give myself credit for coming a long way of trying to work through my own self-growth. Hell, even in communication, even in, I know that it's, for me personally, when I sit down and create videos, art, games, I want to do singing videos again. I want to explore that too. When I sit down and do these videos, it is after a long day of putting in the work, not only for myself, but for those I care about. And so when I sit down and I create, it's coming from a place of, it's probably rushed, yeah. But I honor that. I honor that too, because I enjoy it. I literally laugh at my own shit. I laugh at me. So it's a beautiful thing, because a lot of people can't sit down and laugh at themselves. They think, oh, she can't be taken seriously, and they project that on. But they take themselves seriously too much, to the point where they can't sit down and genuinely laugh. Hell, I made many mistakes, and even to this day, I sit back and just be like, wow, bitch. Like, I literally sit back and be like, yo, what the fuck was I on? So, I know this, I think, okay, we got a minute. With that being said, learn to just enjoy yourself. Learn to create without the notion of just thinking that everything has to be perfect. Accept your mistakes as is. Accept them all. Because in this lifetime, it's better to admit your mistakes than to believe that you're always perfect and good. Yeah. There is such thing as between being nice and being kind. I believe that too now. There is so many ways to go about this, but honestly, all I can do as I'm watching myself create such a very, just having fun with it. This is me after doing so much shit, by the way. I literally was like, okay, time to decompress, starts drawing. Like, what the fuck? But I enjoyed it. I didn't care if it was perfect, if it wasn't perfect. I don't give a fuck. And that's honestly the attitude that a lot of artists and creatives need to start having. Like, We don't give a fuck. We gonna keep putting this shit out. Hell, everyone's right to their own freedom of speech. You know, even if it may be against another party, you gonna have to agree to disagree, baby. So, yeah, it's really just a matter of time. You know, like, honor your creative spark. Honor that shit. Because, hell, what happens when you can't? And then we're wishing for times that we did, that we could have, again, but we didn't because of, oh, how may others feel about this, or how we can't appease this. It's not perfect. This, man, fuck that. Do your shit, pop your shit. Fuck what these niggas think. This is how I'm gonna be. You'll be like, I have very turbulent experiences that have built this mindset today. And it shook me to my motherfucking core. But I'm still creating. I'm still creating to this day. And I'm really grateful for it. So, you know, just enjoy yourself. Star is about to go and get some dinner. I do have a Tomb Raider video coming out soon because I'm about to play again. I miss playing Tomb Raider. Sorry for the vibe change, but I'm getting really excited about that shit. I love it. I'm enjoying it so far. So that's what we're gonna be doing. My uploads are gonna just be what I want them to be. There's not gonna be like a full schedule at all. This is gonna be me like, hey, eat it up. I'm sorry. Because I'm eating it up. It's for me. It's literally for me. So, yeah. Y'all have a good day, night, whatever time it is for you right now. You know, make sure you take care of yourselves. Drink some water. Drink anything. I don't give a fuck what you drink. Hydrate your body with anything. Hell, like I said, even if it's your own spit, I don't know. I've been there before. So, stars out. Have a good night. And see you next time. Remember, keep it rolling. I love that saying, by the way, because sometimes we have to.